Hello, world. Check it out. There's a little test. This is going to blow your mind. I guarantee it. Simplest test ever. And this is a phenomenon that couldn't happen 20 years ago, 50 years ago, 100 years ago. Only now you're already thinking, what you don't. Phenomenon. Every person is going to fail this test. There's two ways to fail the test, okay? If you've made it this far. If you've even clicked on the motherfucker. You can fail the test by going, I'm not gonna fucking subject myself to something I know I'm gonna get wrong. And boom, you failed the test. Okay? 2 is this one, even not trying to fail. Taking it serious. Okay? Taking it serious. You will fail this every time. And everyone you share this with will fail this test. Never before has there been such a phenomenon that, try as you may, you're going to fail. And it's simple, okay? We're going to do a little precursor to the test to get you, even help you out, okay? Now this is hypothetical. Hypothetical. So, just take it as it comes. Don't try to, just let it happen, okay? Now, if there was a mom and pop, look, you got to take yourself outside of it. Look at it like you're watching TV. Because you are. And this pharmaceutical company they had a product. And they promoted it as whatever. This will cure the gout, cure blindness, fix your erectile dysfunction. Okay? Get rid of those hot flashes, ladies. Right? And the TV station in town promoted it. The hospital in your town promoted it. It was on every billboard. Scientists in the university in your town promoted it. And after everyone got it, because it's so wonderful, this is hypothetical. Answer it truthfully. If it did not deliver on its promises, and in fact caused harm, caused death, here's the question. Do you think that that was wrong and someone should have to pay? That was a criminal act? I think we can all agree. So you're doing pretty good. You're going to prove me wrong, right? That's a criminal act, right? No? Okay. The whole scenario again, and your little baby daughter died from it, okay? Now you as that individual, now do you think it's a fucking crime? Okay. I think we can all agree that was a crime. Now, let's take a look at this. The crime was committed by who? That pharmaceutical company, right? No, wait. The media in your town, in this little town, this is hypothetical, promoted it. Told you all the time about the wonders of it. And brought on from the university of down the street, professor of neurology, and some others and some nurses, and some others, and then from the, we're going to bring in the pediatric doc. Everyone promoted this. Okay? Would they be part of it? Would they also be at fault, or do you give them a pass? They said they looked reviewed. Giving it a 5 stars because I fucking helped design it. Okay? Liable? Probably, huh? Now, the organization of looking out for the people of that town, before they could sell it to you, had to bring it to them and get them to okay it, okay? Because we want things, don't just buy drugs made out of from anyone's tub, right? You want it approved. You want it safe. And these people, that's their job, okay? So, if they okayed it, said they reviewed it, and listened to the doctors and the scientists, would they be at fault? Really? You're going to give them a pass? Your little child wouldn't have died if they didn't say it was fucking safe. This is hypothetical, okay? It's almost, if you're watching this in a movie, you would think there's some kind of scandal going on. So, the organization of looking out for you is put there by your mayor, okay? And he's looking out for you. That's why he put them there. They're all at fault, right? I know you can't really prove well enough. Because remember, this is hypothetical. This is your morals, okay? A test of your morals. Now, everyone, the mayor, paid, boom, that pharmaceutical company to make it, okay? And then they paid the people to okay it, right? They paid the doctors to endorse it. Well, someone did, right? Because, if they're saying they're putting their name on it and they have a fucking degree, you don't, say, so you gotta trust someone, right? You're putting your trust in these people. So, you think they committed a crime? At any point in this, if you've said, nope, that's free market capitalism, and I think it's wonderful, and your fucking daughter didn't die because of that. Okay? You failed the test because you're either not looking at it objectively as hypothetical, and you don't want to be wrong, so, but it's hypothetical, okay? So, if you're still here and you went, all those people are at fault. And then, let's say you found out that, the mayor's house, it's pretty badass. But in back of that is a fucking bigger house. And you found out that they were controlling it all for profit only. This is a movie, okay? So, we all believe movies. So, would you think that these people were evil? You've got people looking to make a buck at more than just your expense. Don't even care if you die. Okay? If you were watching this movie, you'd think, man, that is fucked. Right? You see the line. All the way to that fucking grave of your little daughter. Okay? Are these bad people? Do you think the next weekend when they tried to rename it and sell it to you, you'd buy it? Fuck you, you'd move out of the town after you tried to kill everyone. But in this corrupt town, the police force, who say they're on your side, but we're doing the will of the people in the big house. Would you think that was a fucked up community of... That was some fucked up people in that movie. That could never happen. Right? But because it's hypothetical and it played out in front of you, do you think that all of them need to burn? Right? Okay. You all passed the pre-test. Okay? Boy, it's looking like maybe some of you might know. Now you're going to fail the test. Impossible. Yep. Everyone. Okay. The scene, the hypothetical scene that just played out on TV for you happened. Excuse me. Big Pharma. This is the worst fucking pandemic to ever hit the planet. Right? And you trust these people. Now, we'll put aside right now the fact that, there's documentation that they funded that said virus. This is just, we'll put that aside, okay? But Pfizer, Moderna, J&J, all got paid by the federal government. These are undisputable facts. So if you want to say I'm not going to take this test because that's why, click, and fuck you. There was a pandemic, right? Still is. Those 3 companies are real, okay? The federal government funded the research. So, they got paid once, right? Now, there's been vaccines for a long time that are tried, true, tested. Okay? Right? Polio, right? Yeah. Okay. They all decide to go in a direction never tested before. Never tested before. Because it's an emergency. It's an emergency. We need this now. I know this is just projection, but you would think the logical solution would be go to what we know. Nope. Fuck. We're going with RNA, okay? Because it's cutting edge. Boom. We got it. We're looking to stop the pandemic. That's what we're told. Right? These are just facts. Even the fact checkers can't deny any of this. So, vaccine came out. Emergency authorization. That means we've seen enough. We're not going to give it the seal of approval yet. But for an emergency, it's the best we could come up with. That's what that means. Okay? They've had wonderful, this is what we're told. I could bring up the goddamn newsreels. 95%, let's go, depending on where you live, 93, 92, 90% effective in the prevention. Okay? On top of those masks. Okay? Now, this is them again. Well, you know, you're still going to get it. But consolation prize is it's probably going to prevent you from dying. What about probably prevent me from getting? Look over there. Okay? Now, the government, we're going to do you a solid, people. Not only did we pay to have it made, have to, fuck. Who would ever try to save the world without profit? Humanitarians? Doctors? We know what we think of doctors without borders, without lives. And these are facts. We were told in the beginning, it could kill anyone. Okay? We're gonna call that a fact. But, it's most deadly to people later stages of life. Okay? Over 65. Right? Most people won't even know they had it. Asymptomatic. That's a super spreader event right there. Okay. But, government's going to do you a solid. They're going to pay for, isn't that wonderful? He's right out of his own fucking pocket. Going to pay for everyone in America to get that shot. Hella expensive. Fuck. It's free. The government paid what they said it'd be worth. It's over $200 a shot. The government paid these people to make it. Okay? And then the government, to save it, paid them $200 times how many people are in the United States. That's some fucking... Boy, where did they get that money? Not the point. But that's a fact, right? It is. Now, a lot of everyone, we're pushing emergency status for children. Babies, little babies, 28 to 6. Okay? Most of these people would not even know if they had it. Asymptomatic, right? But they're just as deadly. They could pass it on to the elderly. I see your point. Okay. Give them the shot. 6 to womb. We're still working on emergency status. Not been fully okayed. Is this a good idea, or is someone being reckless? Okay? Huh. Now, people are complaining. I know there's people on both sides of the fence. Some people, we trust. In government we trust. More than God. Okay? Because these people, never mind, that's not part of the equation, okay? But there's people on both sides of the aisle, and some people want to see that research data. Nothing to see here. We'll release it in 75 years. Huh. You turned it over to the FDA, right? And they looked through it, right? That's what they're paid to do. And they found it, from what's written here, and it's an emergency. We're gonna co-sign this. Let's do it. That's what happened, right? That either happened or that's a crime. Okay. So, a judge orders them to make it public. Now. Not 75 years from now. Huh. I know you're gonna, but you haven't looked. The research papers that have been released so far. This is facts. Prove they knew, for one, they didn't, this is you want to get it right. I remember the media crying and screaming and kicking their goddamn feet that only the highest of standards, America, Pfizer, Moderna, J&J, they are the only ones that test to the qualifications that our government demands. Okay? So, when the research was done very sloppily, and oops, there was no double-blind test. There wasn't. There wasn't. You can write down that you were doing a double-blind, and then right in the fucking research says that, yeah, we didn't do that. We knew. We knew the people that didn't and the people who did. Well, then it's not double blind, which you're supposed to do, but emergency. They also knew that, No immunity. None. It's in the research paper. Okay? They also knew that, this is lovely here, the research showed from the time you got that shot, the week after the shot, your white cells, blood cells count went down. So, well, what that means is, and it's written there, they knew that for that first week, you would be more susceptible to getting it. Easier to get it, even with that mask. So it was almost like taking away. That's what the research says, okay? And they also knew that, well, there are quite a few adverse effects. Not so much in people over 65, but the younger you go, the worse the side effects would and could be. And if you were going to be asymptomatic, you're making a big jump there, Jeff. You don't know. No, but the CDC knows. And they said, a large population of people, under 50, they might even not even know they had it at all, or very light symptoms. I know, they made a big deal out of, but their number, they didn't change their numbers. That stayed the same. So, if the research data shows that giving this to people over 65, even though it's going to make them more susceptible to get the virus, these other things, we think it probably going to prevent you from dying. Okay. But right in the paper, the younger, but they push for to keep that emergency act and go right down the line. We're right now at, I don't know, what is it? Perfectly okay for children 2 to 6. Where does the research say that? And where does the research say that these people are at risk? That the adverse effects would not automatically be worse. It lowers your immune system for the first week. And I know this must probably an accident, but it's written in the whole thing that when you first get that shot, we can't really qualify you as vaccinated for 1 week. Why is that? Well, because during that 1 week, you're probably going to get it because of your low immune system. And that wouldn't look good on paper. We're going to have it, but we never intended for you to see it. So we're not hiding it, right? Okay. At no point has there been anyone in the chain of command screaming that a crime had been committed. Now, after going through the hypothetical, okay, and you agreeing that those fuckers, that was fucked. But now that it's in the real world, you've changed your fucking opinion. Huh? Why is that? Really? You know, because according to that hypothetical situation, all those motherfuckers should be in prison without the possibility of parole. But now that it's not hypothetical, and you got the shot, maybe, not all of you, but some, and the trigger mechanism in here says you don't want to believe that. And I've had people say it right to me. I know, and I got it. And God, I was so fucking sick. Just imagine if I didn't get the shot. And I tell them, the research says that is a false dichotomy. What you just said. They have no idea if it would have been worse, but they know your white blood cell count went down, making you more susceptible to get a virus that they said they're trying to prevent everyone from getting. We have to stop this before everyone has it. Fauci. Everyone's going to get it. Fauci said that. Fact check it. Huh. You know, it seems like a lot of money went, and it almost seems like you really couldn't get this to go through if people did their job. Yeah, what do you know, I only make a 7-figure salary. There's 300,000 pages to look at. Yeah, you can't blame them. You know. But you know what? Let some fucker fucking get my order wrong and put tomatoes on that fucking Big Mac, whatever the fuck it is, after you've been waiting in the hot sun all day. And man, a lot of people are just going to accept it, drive away, and bitch the whole fucking time. And when you go, well, we can go back, I'll take the fucker inside. No, not worth it. Well, then why am I fucking hearing it? And a lot of people will back right up back and go, what the fuck? Fucking hit that bitch in the window with it. I fucking said no tomatoes. You expect excellence from fast food workers making less than minimum wage, less than $15 an hour. And Huh. 7-figure. And they don't even get a full work week. Because, you know, the industry is for the people. You got to have a 40-hour work week to be considered full-time. I know, and I'm here 7 days a week. I know. But see, that only adds up to 39 hours. Sorry about your luck. You're not on the medical plan. Almost like profit before people. So, you all failed, right? Every fucking one. Because you found some way to go, yeah, but it, maybe, yeah, but you're making excuses for what is plain as day. It's in the documents that were released. That would be news. No. You're more worried about, you know, you gotta save the Nazis. There's not many of them left. They might go extinct. I thought you wanted that in America. But, got other things to think about, right? The price of food, so goddamn high. You know there's going to be a food, anything to keep your mind off it. Straight line. They knew their product didn't reach they knew for a fact it had no effect on prevention. But you're making excuses for trillionaires. You know that, right? Well, but they have a job. Their job is to go through that. Yeah, but it's so... But you expect excellence from everyone else. Almost impossible if someone was doing their job for that to get okayed. And it's so weird that they said, see, I know you're going to hate this, but Russia came out with a vaccine 92% effective in the prevention. That's not propaganda. No, it's not. Your government said they didn't reach our high standards, and they stole their research from us. That's what the media said. That's what the intelligence agency said. But, they didn't use RNA. They used tried, true, and tested, the old school. So maybe there's a possibility it worked? No. Because you wouldn't, hypothetical, right? No. If you were told by your government, Auschwitz is the place for you, they're going to hook you up. Don't that's Russian propaganda. All the footage, everything. Come on, really? You aren't going to believe pictures of open graves full of bodies that the Russians show you. Go ahead. Get in there. That's how much everyone loves the government, though. Whatever they say, you find a way to back it, motherfuckers. Settle it in your own head, right? People that used to be bartenders and were really dumb are smarter than you. You 100% believe that because, well, she wouldn't be there if she wasn't. No one passed. Even with the pretest. I mean, you passed that. What happened? Well, once it became real, I didn't want to look like a moron, and because I took that or I just don't want to. It was probably just an accident. 50 consecutive things happen in a row that can't be related. But we want the rich people to pay their fair share. Then you're going to have to get vaccinated a lot more. Goodbye.